Is anyone in the water?
The scene is by now familiar for many. An operation to rescue a poorly constructed boat overloaded with people and trying to cross the Mediterranean as those on board seek refuge and a new life in Europe. This video showing aid group Doctors Without Borders trying to help these migrants was recorded just days after 41 people on a similar vessel died in a shipwreck off the Italian coast near the island of Lampedusa. The sheer number of people arriving in Italy is putting lives at risk, and Italy says it needs more help. It's been 2 months since Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni convened a conference on migration in Rome. There, she said within Europe, her country was bearing the greatest burden in dealing with migration.
We cannot manage this flow on our own. Europe urgently needs to do more to help cooperation on this issue and on stopping these flows.
But sharing the burden of migrant inflows into Europe is easier said than done. In June, 21 EU countries pushed through what was described as an historic deal on the issue. For the first time in years, that reshaped how asylum seekers would be dealt with, providing more money to countries like Italy on the front line, but demanding stricter procedures in dealing with migrants. It is supposed to come into effect in February next year, but not everyone has agreed to it. Hungary has rejected the proposal, and Poland is holding a referendum on it on October 15th. Analysts say current plans may not be enough.
It is changing very little since the so-called relocation is not obligatory. So the member states may or not may be willing to accept asylum seekers and refugees from the first countries of arrival. They are not obliged to do so, except in situation of evident crisis.
The European Asylum Agency says the number of migrants entering the EU this year is likely to be more than 1 million. European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen said the bloc needed more money from members to deal with the issue.
The magnitude of migration challenges today requires us to give urgent, fast responses. We are here proposing to equip our member states with financial support to strengthen the management of our external border.
When it comes to migration, Italy is in a very difficult position at the moment, in part because of what else is happening in the country and in particular in the economy. But regardless, Giorgia Meloni became Prime Minister here barely a year ago on the back of a strong anti-immigration platform. And now she and her country face huge challenges over what they want, what they need, and what they are actually able to do. Flynn, TRT World, on the Italian island of Lampedusa.